to mm, presentation in lot of front of lot of people.
So you had a presentation to a lot of people, right?
Yes, yes, it's my uh, homework in university.
Mm-hmm.
In the university, I had to give a presentation to
Mm-hmm.
my teachers and classmates.
Okay. So can you say it again?
Mm,
Presentation.
presentation,
All right. It's in the first syllable. Present. No, second. Presentation.
presentation.
All right. Now, so how about now? If you're going to have a presentation, are you going to have a cold
Oh,
feet?
no, I don't do presentation.
No, but if right, if if you give a presentation, are you going to have cold feet?
If I prepare it, I'm not got a course it.
You're not. I'm
I
not
don't.
going to have.
I'm not going to have a course it.
Okay, exactly right. That's why if you practice and prepare English, right, or your English skills, right, you won't get nervous, right? Because before, right, on our first class or second class, I think you were not really prepared or you haven't had a lot of practice with your English. So that's why you were nervous talking to me, right? So now,
Yes.
you talk too much now. No, it's okay. Now, let's go now with the next one. Ben and Rachel. Can you read this one, Angel?
I can see
How about now?
now.
Really? Okay,
I'm
maybe
still seeing course it.
it's still the same.
No.
Okay.
Dan and Rachel are head or heels in love with each other.
All right. One more time. Head over, head over, head over,
Uh, Head over heels.
head over heels.
Head over heels.
All right. Now, what do you think it means?
They fall in love with each other.
Yes, it's here. In love, right
Very
there.
much.
But what
Yes.
does head over heels means?
Mm,
It's already
very much
here.
loving.
Very much, or
Yes. Very much.
completely. All right. The right word is completely or utterly. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Like for example, and it's not only with a certain someone. It can also be a thing. All right. Like for example, I am head over heels in love with my company. My company is the best. It gives me a lot of money and I don't do anything. It's the best. Right? So something like that, okay?
Okay.
So
Okay.
now I want you to use head over heels in love in a sentence. Mhm.
Um,
You don't like anything? How about George Martin, right? Something like
okay.
that. I am head over heels in love with George Martin's hat. Whatever. Yeah, whatever, right? Or his mind is
Okay.
okay too. Use it in a sentence.
Uh, I had all heels in love with uh, George Martin's books.
Mm-hmm. Because
because it's so interesting and ancient.
enchanting.
It's, it's described mid-level uh, European,
What again? You said interesting and
ancient,
ancient. Okay, ancient. All right. Or
ancient era.
ancient era. Oh, yeah, it's okay. I know ancient. Yeah. It's interesting, and I like stories in the ancient era, right?
Okay.
Okay. Actually, George R. Martin had an idea, or he based his book on the War of the Roses in England. All right. Maybe you can talk. You can try to watch this YouTube video. I have watched this video before, where George Martin learned about the book. Okay, so it's actually inspired by War of the Roses. So I don't want you to watch this video here because we have a lot of idioms to talk about. So I'm just going to send you this,
Okay.
and you
Okay.
will learn more about where George R. Martin um, learned more about his story. But basically, it was about the throne in England. Everybody was fighting who will be the next king, right?
Radio.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi?
Hello. I
Okay,
can hear you now.
all right, because I sent you a message. Right?
Yes.
Very weird. Maybe next time we need to use Zoom. I think Zoom is better. But I'll just tell you more about that next time, okay? So basically, the War of the Roses is a story where there were a lot of um, pretenders or kings that who wants to be the real kings, right? So they were fighting and fighting and fighting. So who will be the next king of England? So in a way, that is where George Martin um, copied his story somewhat, right? And he just added more characters in his story. So that's why it's called the Game of Thrones. Okay. So next one,
Okay.
let's talk about this one. Can you read it?
Can I lend a hand carrying those papers for you?
All right. No, again, one more time. Can I lend a hand carrying those papers for you? Like you're asking a question. Hello, Angel. Are you hungry? Are you tired? One more time.
Can I lend a hand carrying those papers for you?
Papers.
Papers for you?
All right. For you. One more time. Can
For
I
you?
lend a hand carrying those papers for you?
Can I lend a hand carrying those papers for you?
Not for you. That's fine, right? For you. Carrying those papers for you.
For you?
Uh huh. Now, for you.
For you?
One more time. For you. You.
For you?
Better. One more time. Can I lend a hand carrying those papers for you?
Can I lend a hand carrying those papers for you?
Okay. So what does it mean?
Mm, helping someone?
All
Help?
right. Yeah, it's basic to help. Okay. So what do you like? Someone to give you a hand, or sorry. What do you like to do, or what scenario you like the most? For you to give a hand, or for you to receive a hand?
Can you repeat the question?
Okay. Now, which do you prefer? Give a hand or receive a hand?
I like both.
Uh, what do you want?
I, I'd like to give a hand someone who needs, but I also like to receive a hand
Okay,
from
but
someone.
which one? Which
It's both.
which
It's
one is the
both.
first? The first, who's gonna give the hand first?
Okay, I'll give one. I'll give first.
Okay, so why? Why you should give first?
If you want to receive something, you should first want to give.
Mm-hmm.
You, I think.
You have to. Okay, that's good too, right? And also, giving a hand first, right? It actually makes you trust the person more, right?
Yes,
Like it's like actually the same with Mr. Batyabar, right? We only met online, right?
yes,
So he asked me if I could have a demo class with you guys, so I did, right? So I trusted him. Then that's why we trust each other now. So that's why sometimes when you give a hand first, it's better. Okay. Now next one, okay. I want you to read this.
I heard. I heard on the grapevine that Neil and Amina are getting married.
To hear
Mm,
something on the grapevine. So what does it mean?
I don't know. I don't know what's grapevine.
Okay. I will show you. This is a grapevine. This one, it's a grape. It's a tree or a vine of grapes. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, so what does it mean? Is it like something like this or something like that? Hearing in a grapevine?
No, I don't think so.
All right, so what does it mean?
I don't know.
All right, so it means hearing something from a rumor or an information, okay?
Where?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear.
Yeah, so I said hearing something in a grapevine means that now let me close this. To hear information or news through gossip or rumor. Okay, can you hear it? Can you read it?
Okay. To hear something on the grapevine is to hear information or news through gossip or rumor.
Gossip.
Gossip.
Not gossip, all right? Different. Gossip.
Okay, gossip.
All right, now. So can you use I heard or heard on the grapevine in a sentence?
Um, I heard on the grapevine that my friend is meeting um, meeting Angelina Jolie.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. What?
So So you heard on the grapevine that Angelina Jolie is what?
My friend is meeting Angelina Jolie. I heard on the grapevine that my friend and Angelina Jolie are meeting.
Wow, so spicy, right? So that's a very good
Yes.
news, right? I think if you and your friends would talk about it, I think you will all be happy. Now, next one. Dylan is being so naughty today. He's a pain in the neck. Can you read again?
Dylan is being so naughty today. He's a pain in the neck.
Hmm. Is it ah? Is it like this?
No,
All right.
because he's annoying.
All right. So what does it mean? He is
He's being annoying.
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 Very good. So it's a nuisance, annoying, or a difficult person, right? Like for example, oh my job, or um, when I first started working, my job was a pain in the neck. I guess all newbies will have to face this music, right? Another idiom. What do you think this means? Face this music.
Mm, I don't know.
Basically, to confront the problem, right? You have to face the music. Okay. Like for example, my mother knew that I stole her money from her wallet. Now she is so angry, and I have to face the music. So something like that. Okay.
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 Have you ever done that before? Like stealing some
No.
money from your mommy's wallet?
No.
I often do that, and I often get caught. So my grandmother would give me more chores at home because of it. Because she told me that I have to work for what I've stole. So yeah, because I was really into head over heels into video games before. I actually had a funny story during my graduation day um, on my elementary. I was the like the best student, right? I was the best student there. I earned the first honor roll, or I was the best student there. But I missed my graduation day because I was busy playing video games. I forgot completely that I had to I need to go to the graduation. So my grandmother was so angry because she waited in the school. uh, but I think it was her fault too because she gave me a lot of money when I left to school. So yeah, something like that. And okay, so next one, Susan. All right, can you read
Okay. Susan is feeling under the weather today. I think she should go home.
one more time? Susan is feeling under the weather today. Weather.
Susan is feeling under the weather today. I think she should go home.
Feeling under the weather today.
I think it's feeling down.
Okay, can you say it? Feeling under the weather today.
Feeling under the weather today.
Better, right? Okay. I think she should go home. So what does it mean?
I think it's feeling down
All right. Is she like there is a rain above her? And she's only
because she's sad or angry.
okay. No. It's actually not that, okay? When you say feeling under the weather, it means that you are feeling unwell, or you are sick, or you are ill, okay? Like, for example, my son
Okay.
was feeling under the weather recently, but now he is okay. He is so naughty again, so I wish he would sometimes would feel under the weather. Actually, for me, my son is so naughty that sometimes I would love, or not really love, but sometimes I like him to be feeling under the weather because he is such a good boy. When he doesn't feel well, he doesn't go anywhere, he just rests. But the problem is I cannot work because I have to take care of him. Now, so next one
Yes.
is you're so right about Jim. He's real. You've hit the nail on the head. Can you read?
You, you're so right about Jim. He's real. You hit the nail on the head.
All right, hit the nail on the head.
Hit the nail on the head.
Hmm. What do you think it means?
Mm, it means uh, it's true. You're right.
Okay, very good. Okay, you've hit the nail on the head. All right. So, like for example, um, what is the name of your mother?
What?
What is your mother's name?
My mother's name is Orange.
All right, so you've hit the nail on the head. But I don't know that. All right.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I don't even know if you were right or wrong, right? But something like that, right? So describe exactly what is causing the situation or problem, all right? So that really you're right. It
Yes.
adds more information. It means that you are describing what is the situation, or you're talking about the problem, right? So like for example, in the office it's so difficult here because I am the only one who's doing all of the work, and your coworker will say, "Oh, you've hit the nail on the head. There should be some changes around here, right? Something like that." Okay. Now,
Okay.
next one. Can you read it?
I'm so tired today. I'm really not on the ball.
All right. What does it mean?
Um, it means tired,
Okay, not really. I-
inactive.
All right. Like for example, I will
Oh.
use it in a sentence. Um, Unfortunately, although I am okay or I am not sick, I prefer not to have class today because I am not on the ball.
I don't know.
All right. It means that you are not alert, you are not knowledgeable, or you're not competent. Or for example, maybe you can ask me, "Hey Jeff, can you help me about math?" "Oh, I am very sorry, Angel. That is not on my ball." All right. Or I'm not really on that ball. All right. Because I have no
Okay.
idea about math. Because actually, when I was young, I tried to tell my friend or my classmate who were good in math that I will teach him English if he teaches him me math. But we were so lazy that we didn't have time to teach each other. So during the examination, his answers on the math exam, I had to copy it. And my answers on my English exams, he had to copy it as well. So it was both okay. The only problem is if after the exam we are both zero, right? That will be weird. Now, next one. Hamid. All right, can you read it? Hamid.
Smith is working against the clock to finish his report this week.
All right. So against the clock.
Um,
What does it mean?
he needs to hurry his work. He needs to hurry. I think.
All right, so something like that. If you're in a hurry, they need to rush it.
Yes.
All right, so basically they are under pressured, okay, or they have time pressure to get something done. Are you always against the clock in your company, Angel?
Sometimes I do.
Like, can you tell me what happened? Is it like you have so many paperworks to do?
Yeah, well, we need to give us to customer uh, tomorrow, something like that. But we got the work today, and we need to show it tomorrow customer. So uh, we work night on the night.
Right. So during those
Okay.
times, you will be against the clock, right?
Yes.
So basically, if the time is clockwise, you're like countering the clock, right? Don't go, don't move, all right? So you're against the clock. Next one, I'm looking for someone to keep an eye on my house while I'm on vacation. To keep an eye on. Okay, read first, then tell me what do you think it means.
I'm looking for someone to keep eye on my house while on my vacation.
Mm-hmm.
It means in I forgot my word.
You forgot.
Word. I forgot my word.
Uh-huh.
Um, Something like keep watching.
All right, it's basically to take care or watch carefully, okay? Keep an eye on,
Okay.
okay? Like for example, can you keep an eye of my house? Maybe he will go somewhere. No, no, no. Of course, houses don't go, right? But you keep an eye. Maybe someone will steal something from it. So try to keep an eye. Or, for example, if someone is having an examination, you will say, can you keep an eye of each other so that there will be no cheating happening in this classroom? So something like that, all right? Now, can you use keep an eye on in a sentence? Basically, literally something like that, Angel. Keeping an eye, only one.
Okay. 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 Uh, when I was in university, I liked to stay in library. But when I need to go to toilet,
All
I
right.
told someone, "Can you please keep an eye on my stuff?" I asked it,
All
something
right.
like that.
On my
But
what?
someone uh,
Keep an eye on
stuff, my stuff,
my
my
stuff.
stuff.
Okay, I thought you said I thought you said myself. Yeah, I thought you said like I am going to the bathroom now. Can you keep an eye on myself?
No,
My stuff, right? Okay.
it's my
All right.
pronunciation. Is that info?
No, it's okay. It's actually good. It's just it's funny, right? It will be weird if he will keep an eye on you while you are in the bathroom, right? Maybe the guy will say, "Oh, no problem. Let's go together. I will keep an eye on you." All right. So, but I think in the library, right? I think if there are only books on your table, you don't really have to have someone to keep an eye on your stuff, right? But maybe if you have a lot of money on your bag or you have a phone there, so maybe it's a must. Now, so to
Yes.
rewind, okay, we have to. So let's read. Can you read? Got cold feet.
What?
Read after me. Got cold feet.
got cold feet,
To have a sudden loss of confidence.
to have a sudden loss of confidence,
Head over heels.
head over heels,
Completely and utterly in love with someone.
completely and utterly in love with someone,
Next one, to lend a hand, to help someone with something.
to lend a hand, to help someone with something,
Very good. Now, to hear something on the grapevine, or to hear or news, true gossip or rumor.
to hear something on the grapevine, to hear information or news, truth, gossip, or rumor.
Okay. Next one, pain in the neck, a nuisance,
Pain,
annoying or difficult.
a pain in the neck, a nuisance, annoying, or difficult.
All right. Next one we have here is feeling under the weather, to feel unwell, sick, or ill.
Feeling under the weather, to feel unsick, sick, or ill.
Okay. Next one, hit the nail on the head, to describe exactly what is causing a situation or problem.
Hit the nail on the head, to describe exactly what's causing a situation or problem.
Okay. On the ball, to be alert, knowledgeable, or competent.
On the ball, alert, knowledgeable, or competent.
Okay. Against the clock, under the time pressure, or to get something done.
Against the clock, under the time pressure to get something done.
I'm looking for someone to keep an eye on my house while I'm on vacation. Oh, sorry. Why did I read that? To keep an eye on, to take care or watch carefully.
Keep an eye on. To take
Care?
take care of, or watch carefully.
Okay. Do you know my secret of improving my pronunciation? Like you, I also like to read when I was younger or when I didn't have a son. Because now I am very busy, so I have no time to read. But before I had a son, I was reading a lot. So what I do is sometimes I would read words out loud. Yeah, because I just enjoy reading out loud. Maybe maybe I love myself very much that I like listening to my voice. So that's why I keep on practicing it. When I read, I try to read it out loud because I like listening it too, right? Because it's actually good if you read it out loud. Because once you read it out loud, you can hear it, you can see it, of course, because you are reading it, right? And you are speaking it, and maybe sometimes you can smell yourself too, right? So it's best to read it out loud. Now let's go now. Let's
Okay.
make it fast. Maybe we can try to do 15, and the other five will be tomorrow, together with our new lesson and also with your homework and with some of our pronunciation. Okay? Because I didn't do any pronunciation classes today with you because it's already very late and I know you may be a little tired. Okay? Now,
Okay.
can you read?
Joe has a heart of gold. He always helps his grandma with her shopping.
Okay. To have a heart of gold is mean.
Uh, to have a heart of gold means to be kind and good-natured.
All right. Good natured.
Good-natured.
All right. How about you? Do you have a heart of gold?
I have a gold a silver.
Silver, so, right? Not that much, but still okay. Very good. Okay. Now, so I think you're trying to understand idiom now. Very good. Now, next one. Miriam is a teacher's pet. She always arrives early and works very hard. A teacher's pet. What does it mean?
Um, it means teacher likes her a lot.
All right. Okay. So, are you a teacher's pet when you were in your university?
Yes, I yes I've been.
Yes, I was. Okay.
Yes, I was.
All right. So why? Do you like to be a teacher's pet, or um, teachers just like you even if you don't like it?
Well, in my university classmates, my classmates don't do much their homework or listen to their uh, lessons.
Hmm.
So I was very serious about my homework or lessons, so they liked me.
I see.
That's all.
All right. So actually, it's really good if you are a student. Me too. I've not only taught English online, but I also taught English in a live classroom setting. And I really like students who arrives early and goes home late. Right? The first one to come in and the last one to go out. Me too. Sometimes in a bar, I am the first one to go in, last one to go out. Because people say I have a drinking problem, but I have no problem drinking at all. Okay, can you read this one?
People say I have a drinking problem, but I have no problem drinking at all.
So do you understand this?
Yes, I
I think
understand.
you have a drinking problem too. Do you have a drinking problem, Angel?
No, I don't.
Maybe a reading problem.
Yes, reading problem.
Okay, but I have no problem reading at all. All right, that's good. Now, now can you read this one?
Mm, you can't believe all her stories. A teacher's pet.
No, no, this one.
Teachers.
With a pinch of
But
salt.
okay. You can't believe all her stories. Take them with pinch of salt.
All right. So what does to take them with a pinch of salt means?
Just not too serious.
What?
Take, taking what? Not serious. I think.
All right. So not completely, right? To not completely believe something or someone, right? Like for example, I would say, "Hey, Angel, are you an open-minded person?" Then you say yes, right? So I have a job offer for you. I can make your $100 into $10 million. So come with me.
Okay.
We will do business together. So yeah, something like that, right? So you have to take that with a pinch of salt, right? Never trust someone
Okay.
completely, right? Like the saying, love, love all, do. I forgot the saying. Wait. Is this also a phrase? Let me search it. Okay. Love all, trust few, do bad to none. All right? Or do wrong to none. Okay? So do you understand
Yes,
this?
yes, I understand.
So basically, to love all first is that you need to be open to love everyone, right? Don't try to be prejudiced, okay? Prejudice means like for example, if he is wearing for example, maybe if he is not wearing good clothes, you will think he is already a poor person, right? So don't think like that. Don't be prejudiced. So you need to be open to everyone. So you need to love all. Next one, to trust few. Why should we trust few, Angel?
If we trust so many people, it means you're stupid.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, that's quite good. A very good answer, right? If you trust so much people or you trust so many people, maybe you are not really, the word is not really stupid, but the word is naive, all right? Or innocent. Like you don't know anything, right? Naive.
Right.
Okay, stupid is
Yes.
more like even if you try to learn it, you still don't know it. Right? Like stupidity is something that you have done numerous times but expects a different result every time. Right? Like for example, if you do it again and again but you think that it will have a different result, then that is stupidity. And lastly is do wrong to none. Can you explain this one?
Mm, is I know its meaning, but I can't explain well.
Okay, you have to explain. Even a little.
Okay. Don't do bad things for
To anyone?
uh, to anyone.
Hmm. Yeah, why?
Well, I don't know,
All
but
right,
it feels bad when you do something bad to someone.
of course, right? You will feel you will feel guilty, right? If you do something
Yes,
bad. Also, you never know what will happen in the future. Maybe in the future, that person you did wrong will be your boss, right?
yes,
So, for example, right, 15 years ago, you were still in the university, and Mr. Batyabar asked you, "Hello, can you please help me out? Can you tell me where is the restaurant near here?" And you say, "I don't know. Am I Google?" Right? So you say that. So maybe it's very bad, right? So maybe in the
what
future,
if I Google?
am I Google? This one, am I Google?
Oh,
All right, because
Google.
Mr. Badyabar was asking you where was the nearest restaurant, right? So, am I Google? So it means that you should not ask me because I am not a computer. Okay, so something like
Okay.
that. So that would be very rude. So like after 5 years, you apply in his company, and Mr. Batyabar will say, "Am I Google?" So that will be very bad. So okay, so I will post all the idioms on Facebook tonight. I will not give you any homework since it's already very late, and actually you still have a homework to tell me tomorrow. Okay?
Okay.
So can you tell me what is Brian's Skype? Do you have Brian's Skype?
No, I don't. But it's when we were together, he used his own Skype.
You don't have his Skype?
I don't have
Okay.
because I never used Skype before.
Okay, so you only use it because of our classes. Okay, so I will just ask him
Yes.
instead, okay?
Okay.
What is popular in Mongolia? Is it WeChat,
And it's Facebook.
Facebook? Okay, only Facebook, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so maybe that's why.
Because in Mongolians, all people have Facebook account in
Okay.
Mongolia.
All right. Maybe I can use Facebook with Brian to have class. But the problem is I cannot share my screen. So I don't want Brian to keep looking at my handsome face, right? Okay, I'm just kidding. So,
Yes, right, but I don't know.
okay. Okay, Angel, so I'll see you tomorrow, okay? 6 p.m., okay?
Okay, see you
But
tomorrow.
I can just send you my schedule to just talk to me, okay? We can reschedule
Okay,
anyway, okay?
okay,
All right,
okay.
so goodbye for now, Angel, and have a nice evening. Take care and drive slowly. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
All right. Mm. Sure.